right, welcome to another episode of Marriage Magic. If you haven't already subscribed and liked, notifications, all that stuff, please do now, because we are on quite a journey of making our marriages magic. But more than just our marriage, our life, because the principles, they kind of carry over to everything. And right now, I want to show you the temptations that are plaguing me, not just every day, but almost every minute of the day, because I'm on my 5th day of my juice cleanse experience. Yeah, that's it. For 5 days. Just take a swill of this stuff. It's spinach juice. I have 2 to 3 cups of it a day for 5 days, and with water, of course. That's it. That's all I've had. So try to put yourself in the state of mind that I'm in. Just try to imagine what it feels like to have nothing but 2 to 3 cups of green juice a day. Now, my hotel room is just down the hall right here. So when I come out of the hotel room and I come to get an elevator, and I'm going to do all this in one take, like the old days in Hollywood. I'm not using a teleprompter or anything like that. In the old days, they used to do these huge scenes, 10, 15 minutes straight, without a single edit, a single cut. Everybody knew their lines, their songs, everything. Now look at this. Look at that. This is the first thing I see is this video screen. It's like, are you kidding me? You're going to do this to me? Seriously? So then I got to get the elevator. Let's get an elevator. Oh, there's more stuff coming up. Oh, look at that. Oh boy, haven't eaten in 5 days. There you go. Have a milkshake. Yeah, I'd like to have a milkshake about now. Oh, look at that. Then the elevator comes. Got to get my green juice. Grab the elevator. And I get on the elevator, hit the lobby floor. Oh, now remember, I'm doing this in one take, no teleprompter, nothing. So I get on the elevator, look what the first thing you see. The temptations are insane. And I will wrap this up to make it all about your marriage. Stick with me now. You got your fish, your tacos, your gelato. Over here, they're showing restaurants. Now here we are at the lobby. Look at the first thing that I see every time I walk out of the lobby. It's boba time! It's boba time every time I walk out of the room. And then I walk over here. Here's the next landmine I have to deal with. Kabang! You got your waffles, you got your fish, you got your steak, you got your bobas, you got your ice cream. And not only that, not only is it on the sign, but right over here, it's actually happening. It's happening right over here. Look at this. This is what I have to walk past. You got your cookies. You got your ice creams. Oh, there's some sandwiches. It's all your drinks. You know, look at this stuff. I have to walk past this every single day. The landmines, the temptations. Are they doing this to me on purpose? To see if I can stick with the green juice? So how does this relate to everything that you're dealing with in your life, with your marriage? Because it does. And every area of life. But let's break it down now. No matter what we're doing in our life to try to commit to something better, which is what I'm doing right now. A commitment to something good is always going to have temptations. Always. No matter what that is. Whatever it is. Your work life, your marriage, whatever you're committed to, you're going to have temptations. If it's something good, there's going to be temptations. And of course, in marriage, there are. So I've broken it down to the top 3 temptations in every marriage. Number 1 is the temptation to compare. To compare our spouse with somebody else. Christy, my wife, and I call it the grass is always greener syndrome. So why does the grass seem always greener? Because you're so close to your significant other and other things in your life that you're close to. You're so close that you can see the weeds, the brown patches, all the negative things that we can interpret as negative, although they may not be, but we can interpret them as negative. But when we look far away at another field, we can't see it. We might see flowers and green, and we don't see the brown patches or the weeds, because we're so far away. Like right here, I could compare. You could go out on a beach, you could look out people walking along the beach, and you might see some, hunky guy or some woman who looks perfect, and you just think, oh, now that's what I really want. But guess what? If you got really close to them, like you are to your spouse, and you could see all the things going on in their head and in their past that they bring with them, and you know what? You would run for the hills to get back to your significant other. You'd be like, I am out of here. But when they're far away, you don't see that, right? All you see is this outside shell of a person, and you can project upon them ideas that aren't really true, right? So we compare, and it causes all kinds of problems in committing to anything, not just marriage, but anything that we're doing with our life. It can cause problems. Number two, the second temptation, I have no graphics to put up. Number two temptation, busyness, distractions. In our life today, are you kidding me? There are so many distractions, so much busyness. Everybody, everything and everyone. And think about social media. Think about what I just walked through. The distractions to take our mind off what really matters. For me right now is sticking to my commitment to this cleanse. Because it's something good in the end, although it's difficult, just like a marriage. And everything is distracting us. Everything in life today, are you kidding me? Of course it wasn't like this 50 years ago, 100 years ago. No, everyone wants your attention. Everybody. They want your attention. And they will stop at nothing to get it from you. And they will lie. And we're surrounded by lies every day. Lie this, lie that, all over social media. And what I mean by lie is not always a blatant lie, but just that thing of everything looks so much better. The grass is always greener again. But that distraction, it seems like, oh, they have their life together. I wish I had that. Distracting. They want to convince you can make free money everywhere you go, and just distracting you with food. That distraction, of course, is taking our attention away from our significant other. And our passions, our work, whatever it is, like your sole purpose in life. Don't allow the agenda of other people and other things to take your mind off of what really matters. And of course, there's nothing more important than the relationship to your significant other. Okay, that's number two distraction. The number three distraction, I believe, is the desire to be right with our significant other. The desire to be right can destroy a marriage, and it's a profound temptation. Just like those scones, those pastries, that ice cream, all that stuff that I have to walk past every day, and this guy coming by, making all the noise. The desire to be right, because it's ingrained in us, in our ancient brain, the amygdala part of our brain, that's still with us. We have to evolve past this. We're working on evolving past this with our significant other. The ancient part of our brain wants to be right all the time. We think that if we're wrong, it feels like an attack. Like our life is in danger, doesn't it? That's what it feels like. It's fight or flight. I better be right or I'm going to fight or flight, right? When the opposite is true, especially with our significant other, what we want to come to in our life, this guy just sprayed me. I literally just got sprayed by somebody. Anyway, in our desire, that desire to be right actually keeps us from evolving as a better human being. It's a soulful journey. It's a spiritual journey. And of course, that desire to be right tears apart relationships. Where we want to get to in our mind and in our heart is the concept, this profound truth. This is true. In every situation, with very few exceptions, I could be wrong. All of us. Say it with me. I could be wrong. Together, I could be wrong. There are very few, maybe there's no situation where that isn't true. That isn't true, that we could be wrong. I don't know, but certainly there's very few. And embracing that is how we evolve. How can we become better people? How can we have a better marriage? How can we evolve in any way, shape, or form if we're not willing to be wrong? Because if we're not willing to be wrong, we can't learn anything. We can't get better at anything. So there it is. All the temptations I deal with every day, as I am sticking to my commitment to the green juice, the spinach juice. That's it. 2 to 3 cups a day. That's all I've had for 5 days. But I'm committed to it because it's good for me. It's cleansing my body, my mind, and my soul. It's helping me heal. And so it is in our marriage and anything that's important in our lives. When we can commit to it, past the distractions, past the comparisons, and past the need to be right, we can evolve and move forward and begin in our lives to recognize and experience that the best things in life come with a commitment. And there always will be temptation. There always will be temptation. All right. Like and subscribe. Share this with a friend if you think they'll benefit from it. That's it. Done in one take here at the hotel. All the distractions, the temptations, and how to get past them in your marriage and every area of life. I'll see you soon. I got a few more days to go with this. Woo!